462 kilometers per hour. On a motorcycle? Think about that for a second. At that speed, a human being is traveling faster than most commercial aircraft take off from the runway. The air pressure alone is enough to tear your arm clean off your body. The salt flats beneath you are just a white blur. And at that point, you are not steering. You are surviving. And one team of completely insane engineers from Texas looked at all of that. They looked at the physics. They looked at the danger. They looked at every expert who said it was impossible. And they said, let us do this. Let us actually do this. What happened next broke the world record, shattered it, changed motorcycle history. Right, let us get into it. This is the complete story of the most savage motorcycle land speed record ever set. 462.3 kilometers per hour. Officially ratified. Officially the fastest any two-wheeled machine has ever moved on planet Earth. In this video, we are going to break down the extraordinary team behind the machine. We are going to tear apart the jaw-dropping engineering of the bike itself. We are going to live every terrifying second of that record run. And we are going to ask, what comes next? If you love speed, engineering, and the absolute edge of human possibility, you are in the right place. Hit subscribe if you have not already. Before we talk about the machine, we need to talk about the people. Because no record like this happens without an absolutely extraordinary team. Meet Texas Mile Racing, a group of obsessive, brilliant, completely fearless engineers based out of Texas. They have been chasing extreme speed records since 2008. And in that time, they have become the most relentless team in motorcycle land speed history. The man at the center of all of it is lead engineer Mike Akatiff. 30 years of experience in high-performance engineering. This is not his first rodeo, not even close. But this attempt, this one was different. A team of 14 engineers and mechanics. 4 full years of development. Over $3.2 million invested into a single motorcycle. And here is the thing, though. These were not rookies swinging for glory. Back in 2019, this same team held the previous world record at 423 kilometers per hour. They knew exactly what speed felt like at the absolute limit. They call it the bullet. And the moment you hear what is inside this machine, you will understand why. The bullet is a custom-built, fully enclosed streamliner. 4.7 meters long from nose to tail. Every single millimeter of that body has been shaped to slice through the air like a blade. There is no exposed rider, no traditional handlebars you can see from the outside. From the outside, it looks more like a missile than a motorcycle. And then you open it up and look at the engine bay. 2 turbocharged Suzuki Hayabusa engines, combined together, running in parallel, sharing the same drivetrain. Total combined displacement, 2,680 cubic centimeters. In plain language, that is 2 of the most powerful production motorcycle engines ever made, merged into one devastating unit. Total combined power output, 1,050 brake horsepower. 1,050 brake horsepower. On a machine weighing 317 kilograms with the rider on board. That is not a motorcycle at that point. That is a guided weapon. For comparison, a Formula One car produces around 1,000 brake horsepower. And the fuel, a blend of nitromethane and methanol. The same explosive cocktail used in top fuel drag racing. Blimey, look at those numbers. Stonking power figures, bonkers in the best possible way. The wheels are not rubber tires on standard rims. They are custom machined aluminum wheels fitted with specialized rubber compounds designed to survive speeds no normal tire ever sees. Because at 400 kilometers per hour, a standard tire does not fail gracefully. It just detonates. But knowing all that power exists means nothing until you understand what actually happens during the run. September 16th, 2025. The Bonneville Salt Flats, Utah, United States of America. The most famous speed testing ground on the face of the earth. The conditions that morning were as close to perfect as the team could have hoped for. Wind speed under 3 miles per hour, virtually dead calm. Temperature 34 degrees Celsius, warm enough to create dense, thick air. The salt surface hard, white and flawless, stretching 10 miles into the desert heat. The morning run came first. The Bullet launched down the flats and posted 441 kilometers per hour. A new personal best for the team, electrifying, heart-pounding, but not the world record. The team went back, they made adjustments, they breathed, and in the afternoon, they pointed the Bullet down the salt one more time. 462.3 kilometers per hour. The crowd on the sidelines could not even track the machine with their eyes. By the time they heard the scream of those twin turbo engines, the Bullet was already gone. Under FIM Federation rules, the governing body of international motorcycling, an official land speed record requires 2 runs averaged together. The combined official average, 458.7 kilometers per hour. The Federation officially ratified the record in February 2026. Texas Mile Racing, world champions again. But here is what no stat sheet can possibly tell you. No cap, this is insane. We asked the rider to describe what those 78 seconds inside the Bullet actually felt like. 78 seconds. That is how long the entire run lasted. Less time than it takes you to brush your teeth. The moment the power hits, the vision starts to narrow. Not gradually, instantly. The peripheral world disappears and everything compresses into a tunnel. A single white stripe of salt rushing toward you at a speed your brain was never designed to process. Your arms are pinned. The aerodynamic force pressing against the bodywork is so immense that you physically cannot move them against the airflow. You are not steering at that point. You set your line at launch and you trust it.
The controls are locked.
The vibration is unlike anything a human body is built to absorb. Teeth chattering uncontrollably, vision blurring at the edges. Every bolt and weld in the machine speaking directly to your bones. And then comes the most violent moment of the entire run. The parachute deployment. At over 400 kilometers per hour, 2 drag chutes explode from the rear of the Bullet. The deceleration force is spine-compressing, ferocious, brutal. The rider described it as the single most physically savage moment of their entire career. And when the Bullet finally rolled to a stop on the salt, the rider said it was the closest to dying they ever want to come. The team is already targeting 500 kilometers per hour. 500 kilometers per hour on a motorcycle. In the world of motorcycle land speed racing, that number is what the 4-minute mile once was to athletics. A barrier that exists at the absolute edge of what physics says is survivable. A number that most people inside the sport have spent their entire careers believing was unreachable. A new engine package is already under development. The expected attempt date, September 2027. Same salt, same team, a bigger number, 462 kilometers per hour, a number that seemed completely impossible just 5 years ago. And somewhere in a garage in Texas right now, a team of brilliant obsessives are already planning how to make that number look small. Because that is what humans do. We find the limit. We stare straight at it. And then we push past it. This is genuinely breathtaking stuff. Texas Mile Racing, the Bullet, 462.3 kilometers per hour. A world record built from 4 years of obsession, $3.2 million, and 14 people who refused to accept the word impossible. A brilliant piece of engineering, spot on in every department, and a story that deserves every second of your attention. So tell me, if Texas Mile Racing hits 500 kilometers per hour in 2027, would you consider that the greatest achievement in motorcycle history? Drop your answer in the comments right now. If this video had you locked in from the first second, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We cover the most extraordinary machines and the most jaw-dropping stories in the world of luxury and high-performance motorcycles.